Alright guys, well, time for the next part of my Disney Renaissance reviews. And today we're going to be looking... Oh, excuse me, hold on a minute. I just have to check this email right here. Okay, sorry about that. But anywho, today we're going to be looking, or actually I'm going to be looking at, the best movie at Disney Renaissance ever. It's really great. It's an awesome movie. I really love it. It's one of my all-time favorite movies, and that is The Lion King. Oh yeah. Now, I'm going to be looking at this movie today because sometime later on this month, The Lion King is going to be re-released in theaters in 3D. So I think that's pretty interesting, and so I really want to take a look at this movie because A, it's awesome, B, well, actually, there's no other reason, it's just awesome. And unlike usual Disney movies, this one is actually based off of an original idea. It's something no one has ever done before. It's just really freaking awesome. Now, basic plot of this movie revolves around this lion named Simba, who is next in line to become king of the Pride Lands. But unfortunately, his uncle Scar decides to come up with a plan in order to make him the king instead of Simba. So he tries one plan that involves tricking Simba into going into hyena territory, but unfortunately that doesn't work. So then Scar comes up with the most ruthless plan of all time, and it actually works. Scar kills his brother, then blames Simba for it, so then Simba runs off into exile for a few years, and then Simba comes back after realizing that he needs to take responsibility for what he did in the past, and he finds out that it's actually Scar that killed his father and not him. So there you go. And so yeah, so then Scar and Simba, later on, they fight and 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 they fight until of course Simba wins and Simba becomes king of the Pride Lands, and then so on and so forth. And then of course there was the sequel, Lion King 2: Simba's Pride, which actually wasn't all that bad. I really enjoy it. It was a direct-to-video sequel, so yeah. Then, of course, there was Lion King 1.5, which was a direct-to-DVD movie, and I guess you could call it like a prequel, midquel, something like that. Like it takes place like before the Lion King, and it also takes place during the Lion King. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly what to call it, but let's just call it a prequel / midquel. So there you go. Excuse me. But still, overall, I really enjoy The Lion King. It's a really great movie. The voice talent is great. Jonathan Taylor Thomas as young Simba is really great. Matthew Broderick, out of all people, to do the voice of adult Simba. Excuse me. We have Rowan Atkinson, aka Mr. Bean, doing the voice of Zazu. James Earl Jones doing the voice of Mufasa. That's just freaking insane. Jeremy Irons as the voice of Scar is really great. And then, of course, there are the hyenas. You have Bonsai, voiced by Cheech Marin. Shenzi, voiced by freaking Whoopi Goldberg. And then Ed, voiced by freaking Jim Cummings. Wow. And, who else? Oh, yeah, then, of course, there's Timon and Pumbaa. Timon, voiced by, oh, gosh. I forget who does the voice of Timon. Nathan Lane, that's who it was. And then you have Ernie Sabella doing the voice of Pumbaa. He was actually pretty funny. And, yeah, I mean, this movie is just really, really freaking amazing. I love it. And the DVD copy that I have, it actually includes a song that wasn't in the original version of the movie, but they put it back in. It's called Morning Report, and of course for the song they had to find someone who sounds pretty much like Jonathan Taylor Thomas to do Simba's singing voice in this movie. And speaking of singing, the musical numbers in this movie are really fantastic. Circle of Life, best song out of the movie by far. I love it. And of course you have the other songs like I Just Can't Wait to Be King, Be Prepared, Hakuna Matata, which is a really fun, upbeat little song, and I like it. And Can You Feel the Love Tonight, which is a pretty okay song. Like, the one in the movie's pretty good, but I prefer the Elton John version of the song, because, hey, it's Elton John. Can't get any better than that. So I really, really do enjoy The Lion King. It's a really fantastic movie. I think it's great. Definitely the best one out of the Disney Renaissance. I mean, I have nothing against all the other ones that came before or after The Lion King, but still, I think The Lion King is the best movie of the Disney Renaissance by far. Superior in every way, shape, and form. The animation is great. The voice talent is amazing. The songs are just freaking awesome. And only two words that can describe why the songs in this movie are freaking awesome. Elton John. Can't get any better than that, can ya? But still, that's pretty much all I have to say about The Lion King. It's just a really, really, really fun movie. And when it comes out in theaters in 3D, I think it's going to be really, really amazing. I mean, I've heard about what they're going to do in the movie as far as the 3D goes and stuff like that, but still, I think that this movie is really fantastic, no matter if you've seen the original theatrical version, the VHS version, which is pretty much the same thing as the original theatrical version, of the special edition, which is what I have. And still, if I do get to see Lion King 3D, I really hope it's going to be really amazing. And I'm not sure if it's going to be the original theatrical version or the special edition that's going to be the version that's going to be in 3D. But still, I think it's going to be really amazing. I just can't wait to see what they're going to do as far as 3D goes in this movie. But still, as far as the original Lion King goes, well, there is only one original Lion King. It's like there haven't been any remakes, thank God. But so when it comes to Lion King, I freaking love it. It's just one of those movies that I think is just perfect in every way, shape, and form. I think it's beautifully done. The animation is just really superior in every way. Again, this movie was based off an original idea, because usually Disney animated movies, you know, like, they usually get their inspiration from, like, European folk and fairy tales, and I know they kind of changed a little bit when they did Pocahontas and Mulan and Hercules and Hunchback of Notre Dame actually was based off of a novel by Victor Hugo, so there you go. Of course, Victor Hugo also wrote Les Miserables, so but still, I really love The Lion King. It's just really, really good. I think it's amazing. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about it. So let's hope that the 3D version is going to be as good as the 2D version. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about The Lion King. I think it's really fantastic. It's just a movie that you cannot help but love. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.